Today I'm going to explore what would actually happen if Earth suddenly lost its gravity. Let's see how long I can last in this wild scenario. Gravity is something we often take for granted, but it's what keeps us grounded, what makes things fall, and what holds our atmosphere in place. Imagine waking up one morning to find that gravity just stops working. No more pulling down, no more staying on the ground. It's a mind-boggling thought, and we're about to dive into the chaos that would ensue. If gravity suddenly vanished, the first thing you'd notice is that objects around you start floating away. Your coffee cup, your phone, even your clothes, everything would be drifting off into the air. Imagine trying to grab onto something as it slips out of your hands, but it just keeps floating further and further away. It would be like living in a sci-fi movie. The immediate chaos would be intense, with people scrambling to figure out what's happening and how to adapt. As objects float away, the atmosphere itself would start to drift into space. This is because gravity is what keeps our atmosphere clinging to the Earth. Without it, the air would slowly start to escape, making it harder to breathe over time. This would also expose us to more harmful solar radiation, since the atmosphere acts as a shield against the sun's dangerous rays. The lack of gravity would also wreak havoc on our bodies. Fluids would start to shift towards our heads, causing puffy faces and bloodshot eyes. Our muscles and bones would have to work harder since they wouldn't have to fight against gravity's pull. It's a strange thought, but our bodies would have to adapt in ways we can't even imagine. The Earth itself would start to change dramatically. The planet's structure would be affected as tectonic plates and mountains would start to float away. Volcanoes would erupt more easily since the pressure-holding magma beneath the surface would be gone. The loss of gravity would reshape our world in ways both subtle and extreme. One of the most shocking insights is just how completely different life on Earth would become. Our oceans would float into space, and the very foundation of our ecosystems would collapse. The concept of down and up would lose all meaning. Imagine trying to build anything, a house, a bridge, even a simple chair, without anything to anchor it to the ground. The danger and absurdity of a gravity-less Earth can't be overstated. Our entire way of life is built on the assumption that gravity exists. From how we move to how we build, everything relies on that constant pull. Without it, we'd have to reinvent almost everything. Recap. If Earth suddenly lost its gravity, the immediate chaos would be intense, with objects floating away and the atmosphere escaping. The effects on our bodies, the planet's structure, and life as we know it would be profound. Gravity plays a critical role in maintaining order in the universe. So, what do you think would happen if gravity vanished? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you're curious about more mind-blowing scientific scenarios, check out my video on what would happen if the Earth stopped spinning, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe for more, and as always, keep looking up.